Greetings! It is I, Tantus Naraban Dracovin, your Lord and Emperor, and welcome. It's time. We're here at the Dracovin Empire for another exciting Monday. Hey, I hope everybody's weekend went well. I know it has been rough this year already. Hey, guess what? We're 9 days in and it's been rough. Jeez, this is gonna be a hell of a year. I'm telling you. So, like, mixed bag, I can go over some news. Hey, let's have some updates. So, real life, what's working on my mind updates without doxing myself. My grandmother was in the hospital. Something wrong? She's very old. Late 90s. She's getting out, at least, from the rehab today. Good. That's something. So, I haven't talked about this, and I probably will over the next week or so. Damien, the stream cat, has cancer. We're gonna do the humane thing, and yup. But that's scheduled. So I don't know what to do about, like, things with that. Like, Streamcat was always since I became affiliate, gaming has been around. Maybe I'll change the name of it. Streamcat, remember. Or something. I said it's Streamcat because it was kind of a joke. We'll remember Damien. Damien was a good girl. Got old. And then, fortunately, something happened. Not my niece that lives in the household, my much older niece from my half-sister had brain aneurysm. They operated it this morning. It's okay, it seems. But still, this year is just coming at me one after another. And then, so I go to set things up this morning. And when you see, like, oh, hey, sometimes you see messages from various people you follow. Because, I'm not good at keeping up with everything on Twitter. So usually I rely on, oh, hey, someone's got a message or something's trending or something like that to get you run into something. And then you question yourself, it's like, why is this person I follow trending? And then when you dive into it, you see some messages, and then you see stuff that just is not great. I'm going to tell you, like, seeing someone that I think, honestly, no one deserves mistreatment. And the internet is a wide bastion of mistreatment and judgment. Seeing someone who, there is a situation, someone may or may not have done something. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to go into details about what I saw. This person may have done it, may not have. Doesn't matter. Let's say it doesn't matter. It's not criminal. Maybe there's morally bad implications to it. The thing is, also, circumstance. There are morally gray things that, depending on your circumstance, you might have to do. And if it's the past, that's another thing. Dragging up the past. Dragging up shit you did in the past. And not having all the information on circumstance is the worst thing a person can do. Anybody that's commenting on it. Anybody that's commenting, especially negatively, knows fucking nothing. If you are reassuring the person that you like, that's fine. Have them feel good. Because they're in a situation with someone personally. Not with random internet folks. That personal thing, however that's spelled out, whatever. This is my PSA about stuff for the internet. Just don't. Just don't. please, everybody out there, if you want to make someone feel nice, great. But don't bring negativity, ever, no matter what situation it is. Wait. Find out if it's deserved. There are people that deserve negativity in this world. There are. But not that many. There are plenty of people that I think don't. Save it for the people that do. The people that do really awful things, or really dumb things. Certain someone that bought Twitter deserves all that hate you can give, because it's not going well over there. Anyway, that's just an opinion, but again, I'm going to say, I don't think it deserves all that. That's a joke there. You know? Let what happens spell it all out. You don't need to give the hate. You don't. You know, you could be tempted to, but just give love. Or nothing at all. Keep your tongue. Because, you know, we all have our opinions. We all have our things we say. Like, I'm going to say, until I talked very harshly, I think both me and Momo did, about Wizards on Saturday. We're still keeping our judgment until all the facts are out. We're not just using leaks and hearsay. Now, granted, we might be giving a little bit of, like, judgment because of track record. But look at that, too. If there's a track record of a lot of issues and things going on, then maybe, just maybe, you want to think about it then. Anyway, want to open Magic cards? That's where we're starting out today. I'm going to move us over to here. Woo! Chat appears? Right, I got chat up there. Good. I've got one more box to open, and that's what this Monday is going to be. Streets of New Capenna. Woo! We're doing Magic card box opening. Okay. This will make me feel a little bit better about a lot of things. Not a lot better, but a little bit. So, hey. So to use about you who are prepared for the first part of today's stream, and we can chat about some things in a minute longer afterwards, I am starting with and opening a box of Streets of New Capenna. If you've missed the last two box openings, well, where were you? Hey, you know, also, I do them very spaced out. We opened up Kamigawa, which I took my time with, and then a Crimson Vow. But this one I'm going to kind of go in a medium for. Again, we're going to probably skip ahead to the rares slash mythics slash foils as I cut this open here and get this paper off of it. This official Wizards foil paper. You can see the little wizards on it. So it's like, that's usually marked that it's theoretically unopened if it's got the little wizard stamps on it, you know? Not that someone probably couldn't really make a lot of effort or shrink wrap this or something, but, you know, it's not easy. And I got this from, you know, a vendor at PAX Unplugged. That's where this comes from. So, you know, you've got confidence here. But we'll do what we did for Crimson Vow, and we'll kind of, like, open this up here. I've got a box topper. Oh, it's another one that got a box topper. Said that Kamigawa didn't get one. It looks to be a foil full art Gala Greeters. I guess this is the one that comes with it normally. I don't know. Let's open it. Let's get it out of here. I'd rather have it out of here than in this thing because it's got the sticky stuff on the back. And I got my garbage still here that we can throw stuff into. Let's just slide that out. There we go. Gala Greeters. I'll put this down here for now. Gather my garbage in a position that I can garbage this stuff very efficiently with. There we go. Let's take a look out. Oh, hey, the box topper with the Families of New Capenna. and their abilities. That's actually pretty neat. The 5 families and kind of abilities about them and stuff. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna take it that that's a good one. Let's see how we'll be doing this one. We've had some very good luck in boxes, I think. And then we've got our 3 piles out. We're going to move our empty box over the side. I'm going to drink some orange juice. I'm going to pull out the D6. Bam, 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 bam. Will we be opening pile 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 6 to start out with? The left, middle, or right pile? Let us find out now. It is a 1, which means we're opening good old Lefty. Did we start with Lefty last time? We might have. A repeat number. But good old Lefty, I'll move out center and right to the side, and let's get started. Because I don't want to take forever for these. The Kamigawa one took quite a while, just because in general it was bigger. So we're not going to take a look at the commons. If anything stands out from them, I will mention them. We've got a couple uncommons here. And our first rare is Jetmir's Garden. The Triland. The Ally Triland. That's actually pretty good. Anti the battlefield tap. Counts as all 3 lands if you're doing some kind of search for it. Cycles. It is honestly pretty dang good. I like that. It's the problem, those are rare. If I wanted to get a bunch of them, I'd have to probably buy them individually. It's possible. They might be expensive. Ooh, little like pop-out tokens. That's kind of neat. And this one, I gotta like make sure this is nice enough so people can see that I'm doing shit. Oh, hey! Second pack, a mythic. Angel of Suffering. Flying, if damage is dealt to you, prevent that damage and mill twice that many cards. Interesting. 5/3 for 5. And a forest and one of these things that pops up +1/+1 counters or shield tokens. Those are interesting things that they kind of come out with. But hey, a mythic to start out with pretty early on. That's awesome. That's cool. I like that. Secret Lair advertisement. Ugh. We'll just fan through here. Some uncommons. Rocco Cabaret. Involuntary Employment. Courier's Briefcase. And of course, Depopulate is our rare. And then a forest and a rogue with an advertisement on the back. Each player who controls a multicolored creature draws a card, then destroy all creatures. Interesting. Interesting. Pack number 3. Where's this for? I don't know anymore. I've lost track of counting already, and it's been like 5 minutes. Go to the uncommons. We'll mention the uncommons. Then we've got Crew Captain. Brazen Upstart, and that's a different version of it. Look at that. I kind of find that very interesting stylized. That's a very interesting stylization. Public Enemy. And we got Horde Hauler, the vehicle, as our rare. Trample when it deals combat damage to a player. They create a treasure token for each artifact they control, a plains, and another rogue. This Brazen Upstart's like version is just kind of. I do like this art style a little bit. It's very interesting. Art Deco. That's what it's supposed to be. Art Deco. I'll keep an eye for these Art Deco ones. Let's go to the uncommons. Once again, we got Dusk Mauler, Citizen's Crowbar, Courier Briefcase, and then we got... Ooh. Not a great start. Mixed bag for the start. We got another Depopulate. That's our first double. Right away. Ooh. We had a lot of luck with the other ones, but this one, we got a double right away. Depopulate, double Depopulate, and Depopulate. It was okay, but it's not something I'm really interested in. Like masked bandits with the like stylized treatment. Is that the Art Deco treatment? Kind of. Slip out the back. Forge Boss. Arc Spinner. And then we have Ginny Faye, Jetmer's second as our rare. If you would create one or more tokens, you may instead create that many 2/2 green cat tokens with haste, and or that many 3/1 green dog tokens with vigilance. That's not bad. Oh! And we got a foil mythic. That's a good start. All-Seeing Arbiter. Flying. When All-Seeing Arbiter enters the battlefield or attacks, draw 2 cards and then discard a card. Whenever you discard a card, target creature an opponent controls get -X/-0 until your next turn, where X number of different mana values among cards in your graveyard, and the forest and treasure. Gosh, darn it. There's our second mythic, and it's foil mythic. That's nice. I don't think the All-Seeing Arbiter is very good. Or very expensive, but it's neat to have it there. Anything of any special note in the commons? It looks like our commons are common. We got the Rocco again. I think we've had Rocco before. Ghastly Sigil. Voluntary, which we've had. Riveter's Ascendancy. We've got whenever you sacrifice a creature, you may return target creature card with lesser mana value from your graveyard to battle tap. Do this once each turn. We've got a Ceremonial Groundbaker as a foil uncommon. Neat. And a Rhino Warrior token. Also neat. Doing pretty good here. Just gonna keep on trucking through the openings of cards. Anything important to look at the commons? The answer today is a big old fat no. Rob the Archives for an uncommon. Ballroom Brawlers and Syndicate Infiltrator. And we've got Full Art Spear to Headquarters. Full Art, it's the Triumph land for Spara's headquarters. And it is certainly full art. And a fish token, which is a little bubble, which is kind of adorable. Can't block. The Spara's headquarters is neat. I mean, the full arts are neat. But they're just like... I think it's so, like... The extra treatments, like, a lot of them feel unnecessary. Just extra things that makes you want to buy more packs, almost. Like, if it was just the Art Deco things. Like, we got Waterfront District in the kind of Art Deco border. Not the style. Corpse Appraiser. Suspicious Bookcase. Suspicious. Illuminator Virtuoso. And Jetmer's Garden. Is this the one we had before? Jetmer's Garden? It might be. I'm going to be honest. These lands, I might get them confused. I think this is the one we had before. It might be. It might not be. If it is, we're doing weirdly both terrible and great. Got 2 mythics, but we've got 2 repeats. That feels like a repeat. This is a weird box. It's both good and terrible. Because I like a variety of stuff. Patch Up. This is a Augur of Agonies. With the weird style on the side. Sleep with the Fishes. Oh, that's a good one. Broker's Ascendancy in the format, and it's rare. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 in creature you control in loyal county each plane mark you control. That's actually pretty good. And then Capenna Express is a foil common. That's a pretty good rare. Honestly, I have a lot of places, +1/+1 counters and loyalty counters. Bunch of places that could work in. For decks. Nothing special in the commons. Broker's Charm. Oh, it's a charm. Cool. Tavern Swindler. Cleanup Crew. And Devilish Valet. Oh, and a cool full art mountain. The new Capenna mountain. I don't think we've seen an Ogre Warrior as a token. Trample Haste. Alliance. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, double Devilish Valet's power until end of turn, and so 1/3. It ain't great. It ain't great. I'm looking at that and I'm saying to myself, that ain't great. I know great, and that ain't great. It might have places in certain decks, but I don't think I can see it. Like, if you boost it up a lot. A little chat. Freelance Muscle? Higher Sledge Arsonist, and let's see what our card is here. Wiretapping. Ooh. Hideaway 5. On the Sandrin's battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. Exile one face down, put the rest on the bottom of your other in a random order. Whenever you draw your first card during each of your draw steps... Wait. Whenever you draw your first card during each of your draw steps, draw a card. Then if you have 9 or more cards in hand, you may play the exile card without paying its mana cost. Interesting. A foil patch-up. Full Art Mountain's pretty cool. I guess there's full art lands in here. So which pile are we going to do second? Let's go back to the D6. D6. 1 through 3 will be the center. 4, 5, and 6 is the... it's the right side. So we're taking right side now. Center, you can wait. Make this easy. We're transitioning from now... we started on the other side. Now we're transitioning from right to left. Making it easy. But we're done our first pile of cards. And we found a few things in here. Unfortunately, 2 repeat rares, but 2 mythics, 1 foil, so it counts a little differently. But it counts. It counts. Corpse Appraiser, in a kind of like the more stylized format. Rob the Archives, Mage's Attendant, and then we have Obscura Interceptor as our rare. Flash lifelink, when it enters the battlefield, it connives. When it connives this way, return it. When it connives this way, return up to 1 target spell to its owner's hands. If you have a creature connive, draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. And then we got our full art swamp, which is looking really cool, and a treasure token, which looks pretty cool. I like tokens. I've always had a thing for tokens. That's why, like, back in the day, I collected a lot of the old tokens. Nowadays, there's probably tokens I'm missing, but, like, if you look at the old collection, I have pretty much all the old tokens. At least a copy of them. Like, I've got the old, like, the original Sliver token, Merit Log, Racer's Ring, in stylized format. That's our common that's interesting. Now, Cabretti Charm, also stylized for uncommon. Angelic Observer, Venom Connoisseur, and then we have a 3rd mythic, Luxior, Gyada's Gift. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each counter on it. Equipped creature isn't a planeswalker and is a creature in addition to its other types. 1 equipped planeswalker. Okay, so you can give a planeswalker and it becomes a creature if it's got loyalty counters on it. That's kind of neat. You can turn a planeswalker into a creature. New treasure token. And Revelation Powers are common foil. That one actually does have some uses. That's something with counters. You can make it a creature that's very powerful, especially the planeswalker. I could see like a Super Friends deck, like a planeswalker deck. So that's a 3rd mythic. Yeah, pretty good. We're doing okay. I like that one. That was kind of neat. We're getting some Skybridge Towers in the stylized version. An offer you can't refuse. Reverse Requisition, Elegant Entourage, and then Ledge Shredder. And we got Plasma Jockey as our foil. And then a Citizen token. Anyway, Ledge Shredder. Flying. When a player casts the 2nd spell each turn, Ledge Shredder connives. More conniving. Interesting. Another pack. Not quite halfway done. We're working our way through. Alright, let's see if commons have anything. Doesn't look like... Oh, they do. They got Tramway Station, stylized. And we got Cement Shoes. Equipped creature gets +3/+3 and has at the beginning of your end step, tap this creature. During your creature doesn't untap during its... Yeah, Metropolis Angel. That's neat. Knockout Blow. And then... Damn it. Oh, God. A 4th mythic. This one in a very stylized, a different kind of format. It's Urbrask. We got Urbrask. Heretic Praetor. In a very different format. Hey, so the beginning of your upkeep, exile top card of your library. You may play this turn. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, the next time they would draw a card this turn, instead they exile top card of their library. They may play it this turn. Ooh. I don't know. It has its place. Urbrask has its place, but it's tough. I don't know if I can call Urbrask good there. It's an interesting mythic. And it was a stylized one. One of those, not the standard version of the card. So many stylized versions. I would have to like look at the list to see all the different stylized. Wingshield Agent, a Disciplined Duelist stylized, Voice of Vermin, and then we've got, oh my god, another mythic. We're up to 5. Zeotoria the Incinerator. One of the demon dragon. Flying at the beginning of your end step. You may sacrifice another creature. When you do, Zeotoria the Incinerator deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target, and you create 3 treasure tokens. This is the... Yeah. It's 5 mythics. All different. It's good. Wow. Luxurious Libations. Darling of the Masses. Illicit Shipment. And then we've got for our rare, Evolving Door. That's interesting. And a foil rare, Raphine's Tower. Another one of those lands. Which is actually really good to get more of those. Honestly. It really is good to get them. They're pretty good. Jeez. I've had some weird luck in this box. Scuppered Towers in stylized format. Always neat. Fatal Grudge. Bouncer's Beatdown. Call-in Professional. Endless Detour. If the owner of a target spell, non-land permanent, or card in a graveyard, puts it at the top or bottom of their library. Alright. Not bad. Interesting. Like, hey, that card. Put it somewhere. Let's see what we got. Nothing special so far in commons. Blah, 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 blah. Commons. Torch Breath. Out of the way. Nimble Larcenist. Mysterious Limousine is our rare. And a Elegant Entourage foil uncommon. Full Art Island. And copied card. Oh, copy token. Interesting. Mysterious Limousine. When it enters the battlefield, attacks. Exile up to 1 target creature until Mysterious Limousine leaves the battlefield. If the creature is put in exile this way, return each other card exiled with Mysterious Limousine to the battlefield under its owner's control. Okay. So exile's a creature. And if a creature is put in exile this way, it switches out. Gotcha. I understand now. So you can only have one thing exiled with it at a time. Interesting. It's interesting. I can see some uses for it. Trainway Station. Stylized. Then we got Refuse to Yield. Obscure Charm. Stylized. Sizzling Soloist. And Fight Rigging as our rare. Hideaway 5. At the beginning of combat in your turn, put a +1/+1 timer on target creature you control. If you control a creature with a power of 7 or greater, you may play exiled card, the Hideaway card. It's interesting. I forgot that New Capenna brought back Hideaway. It's one of those mechanics that was always interesting, and they actually like brought it back, and it's not a bad mechanic, honestly. Sewer Croc. It's a common, but I like it. It's a crocodile, the sewer. Mage's Attendant. Mr. Ofro, the Boulder, our uncommon legendary there, Hypnotic Grifter, and Shadow of Morality. If your life total is less than your starting life total, this spell costs X to cast, where X is the difference. It's a 7/7 that normally costs 15. So if you lose some life, it becomes cheaper. Wow. It's very expensive to begin with. It's a very good late game. Hey, you've done a lot of damage to me. I play this for 2 mana. Boom goes the dynamite. Let's see what we got here. Corpse Appraiser in the Stylized, we've had that. Rob the Archives, we've had that. Mage's Attendant. Errant Street Artist. Ooh. As a rare. Flash. Defender. Haste. Copy target spell you control that wasn't cast. You may choose new targets for the copy. Interesting. Shakedown heavy for a... Oh, it's a rare foil. How many rare foils are we going to get today? Got a lot of foils in this, too. That's been interesting. A lot of foils so far in here. This is a very interesting box. This has been. At least that was a foil rare that I know we didn't have. Nothing interesting in here. Rumor Gatherer, Rogues Gallery, Stimulus Package. And then Ognus, the Dragon's Lash. Haste. Whenever a creature you control with haste attacks, create a tap treasure token. Okay, so Zeator was the family head, and that's the second in command, which is only rare. Sorry. Blow my nose. Run a little bit. Last pile we begin. One last pile of cards, so 12 more to go. We're doing pretty good. I'm not going to do a lot of these more in the future, honestly, just because, you know, this was the stuff I got Christmas and time, you know, family gifts and stuff. Psychic Pickpocket, Scuttling Butler, Maestro's Charm, and then Topiary Sanctuary. That's our rare. Topiary Stomper. Vigilance. When Topiary Stomper enters the battlefield, search your library for basic land card, put it in the battlefield, tapped, then shuffle. Can't attack or block unless you control 7 or more lands. It's interesting. It's lands. Just because I wanted to open these on stream, and I got them now, you know, so might as well. And I'm not probably going to get many more in the nearby future. You know, I don't get a lot of extra boxes. Sometimes when stuff comes out, there's extra funding. There's a reason to. You know, let's see if there's anything interesting in this early part of the commons. Not a great pack opener, I'm going to say. Torch Breath, Out of the Way, Limblarius, and then Incandescent Aura. That's our rare. Or Aria. God. Deals 3 damage to each non-token creature. I'm not reading right today. That goes to show you where I'm at mentally. A little off. A little off. I need like a second camera is really what I need for like pack opening, but I don't have one, and I'm not in a position to like spend the extra money on one, unfortunately. Waterfront District, Stylized. Refuse to Yield, Obscure Charm, Stylized, we've had that. Sizzling Soloist. Maestro Diabolist. We got a Gilded Pinions foil, common. But Maestro Diabolist, let's read what it does. Death Touch Haste. When it attacks, if you don't control a devil token, create a tapped and attacking 1/1 red devil creature token with, when this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to target. Interesting. Very interesting. Token things. Anyway, well, let's see if any commons are weird or different. No, they're just commons. Cabretti Charm. Angelic Observer we've had. Venom Connoisseur I think we've had. Evelyn the Covetous. Second in command. Oh, nice map. Full reminder. Flash. When Evelyn the Covetous or another vampire enters the battlefield under control, exile the top card of each player's library with a collection counter on it. Once each turn, you may play a card with an from exile with a collection counter on it if it was exiled by an ability you controlled, and you may spend mana as though it were any color to cast it. Interesting. Interesting. That wording there tells me. Tells me that there's some things with the wording and stuff that are important on that one. That's an interesting one. I can see some uses for it. Mage's Attendant we've had. Mr. O from the Boulder we've had. Hypnotic Grifter. And then we've got Meeting of the Five. Mythic number 6. Exile top 10 cards of your library. You may cast spells with exactly 3 colors from among them this turn. Add 10 mana, 2 of each color. Spend these colors only to cast spells with exactly 3 colors. Interesting. Wow. That is a 6th mythic in this box. Pretty good mythic haul with the normal rate, honestly. Crew Captain, stylized. I like that style. Public Enemy, Nightclubber, and Ziatora's Envoy. Trample. When Ziatora's Envoy enters the... It deals combat damage to a player. Look at the top card of your library. You may play a land from the top of your library or cast a spell with mana value less than or equal to the number of damage dealt from the top of your library without paying its mana cost. If you don't, put the card into your hand. It's got Blitz. I forget what Blitz does. It's the ability of those people. Interesting enough. That has some uses. Drink orange juice. I need to hydrate a little bit. Ah! Hydration. Pretty close to being done. Streets of New Capenna. It was an interesting one. Wrecking Crew's our top common here. Forge Boss. There he is. Take to the Streets. Slip out the back. And then we have Unlicensed Hearse as our rare. And an Attended Socialite as our foil. Oh god, that's so bad. That one there is bad. Anyway. Unlicensed Hearse. Exile to 2 cards from a single graveyard. Unlicensed Hearse's power and toughness equal the number of cards exiled with it. It's a crew of 2. Okay, so you exile things from your graveyard to make it bigger, and, you know, then use it to do things. So for the next one, we'll get to Parasite Eve soon. As soon as it's done, we'll do another 10 floors of Parasite Eve, and then we'll do some more Pathfinder. Revel Ruiner is the top common that we have here. Involuntary Unemployment. Brazen Upstart. I don't think it's an uncommon we have. Gravely Sigil. Don't think that we had that. And we've got Undercover Operative, which I don't think we've had either. You may have Undercover Operative enter battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it enters with a shield counter on it if you control that creature. If we dealt damage or destroyed, remove a shield counter from it instead. Oh, that's right. Shield counters are like temporary invulnerability or indestructible. And yeah, something like that. 3 more packs after this one. Ooh, that's what our top common is. Speakeasy Server. It's our top common. It's white. Is that going to be luck for us? I have no idea. Syndicate Infiltrator. We've had that one. Brawlers. We've had that one. Arc Splitter. New uncommon. And Yada Font of Hope. In a little bit of stylized. It's the Angel. The one that gives a blade to Elspeth. Flying Vigilance. For each other angel you control. Each other angel you control enters the battlefield with additional +1/+1 count it for each angel you already control. Tap, add 1 might mana. Cast us only angel spells. Interesting. Very interesting. And we got Ooh, what's this we got? We got Witty Roast Master. Red card for our top common. Will that mean anything to us? That I don't know. Another Skybridge Tower stylized. Like those stylized. Courier Briefcase we've had. So this is Crowbar we've had. Rocco, Capretti Karatar, stylized uncommon there. Ah. And Jaxie the Troublemaker. And we got Riveter's Charm, Riveter's Charm, foil uncommon. Jaxie the Troublemaker, this human warrior. Hi there, Jaxie. Discard a card. Create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control. It gains haste, and when this creature dies, draw a card. Sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. Activate this ability as a story. And Blitz. When you cast a spell for its Blitz cost, it gains haste, and when this creature dies, draw a card. Sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. Okay. Interesting. Oh, so Blitz is basically a better version of Ball Lightning's ability. Gotcha. You can Ball Lightning anything with Blitz. Broken Wings. Yeah. So we got green as our start of this one. Let's see if that brings us any luck. The Virtuoso, we got that one before. Corpse Appraiser, we had that one before. Rob the Archives had that one before. Cut the Prophets. It's at least it's new, it's a rare. Casualty 3. If you cast a spell, you may sacrifice a creature power 3 or greater. When you do, copy the spell. You draw X cards and lose X lives. Ooh. That's interesting. That's interesting. Our final pack. What will it have in it? It will be... We only had those 2 early repeat rares. So we've actually had not many repeat rares. We've had 6 different mythics, all different. Only one of the New Capenna bosses. And no planeswalkers, unfortunately. But we did get Urbrask, which was nice. The Praetor, that was in this set. I'll take that. So we got Disdainful Stroke, a blue common as our common on top. Freelance Muscle. That's an uncommon I don't know if we've had. Sleep with Fishes we've had. Pyre Sledge Arsonist we've had. And then, hey, you know what? 7 mythics. Even the score. We've ended up with 7 insects and a foil rare. Broker's Ascendancy. At the beginning of your end step, put a... that's the one we've had before. But that was the one I said, like, I actually could find places for it. Guess what? I got another one, and it's foil. This spell costs 3 less to cast if your opponent has drawn 4 or more cards to draw X cards. Interesting. That's an interesting one. And that, my friends and associates, is Streets of New Capenna. The draft box has been opened, and honestly, it went well too. I feel pretty good about these draft boxes. We did a pretty good job. That was pretty awesome. We had what? I said put you away there. Just to clean up a little bit. Not a lot of Planeswalker luck over all those 3, but honestly, pretty good Mythic luck. Feels like. Alright, let us set up some things. First thing first, I will need this wire, because I need to put in a controller. Let's go back to the classic gaming corner, of course. Let's move this garbage bag out of the way. I'm going to take a sip of water, because I think I need to really hydrate. And it's nice the morning orange juice is. It's not the same kind of hydration. I plug in this controller. I go over here. Let's see here.